Alright, welcome back, 8th graders. We're going to finish off our lesson on volume by talking about finding the volume of the sphere. And so our volume of the sphere formula is V equals 4/3 pi r cubed, or what I think is easier is thinking of it as volume equals 4 pi r cubed. That's a difference from the surface area divided by 3. I tend to, again, to use the second one because it's easier to multiply and then divide by 3 than to think of it as 4/3. When I think of it as 4/3, I do the multiplication and divide by 3 anyway. Alright, so example 6. When it spins, the quarter forms what appears to be a sphere. To the nearest hundredth, that's 2 decimal places, of a cubic inch, how much space does the spinning quarter occupy? Alright, so it's telling us that our diameter is 0.995. So I'm going for my radius, I'm going to take that 0.995 and I'm going to divide it by 2. And that is going to give me 0.4975. And like I said before, yes, keep it all. That makes this as the most accurate it can be. Alright, so we're going to do 4 times pi times that radius, 0.4975 cubed. Almost wrote squared because I was so used to it. Cubed divided by 3. Alright, so I'm going to cube. Now I've got 4 times pi, and then 0.4975 cubed is 0.1231 divided by 3. And then from here, I am going to multiply all of that together and then divide by 3. So let's see. Let me get my calculator out. So 4 times 0.1231 is 0.4924. I'm going to take that times 3.14 already. Something happened when I typed and I made a mistake. And that happens, and from there we just admit our mistake and we move forward. Alright, so when I multiply everything on the top, I get 1.546136. It probably keeps going. I'm going to then divide that by 3. I'm basically just taking what's in my calculator, hitting divide, and then 3. And so I get approximately 0.5154. Alright, we want to the nearest hundredth. So this is the space we want. So I'm going to look at the 5 or above, give it a shove. So our answer is approximately 5.52 inches cubed. So 0.52 cubic inches is the amount of space we take up. Alright, last example for this lesson. A geode is spherical and has a volume of about 904 centimeters cubed. Geodes are often found in gem shops sliced in half like the one shown. What is the radius of the geode to the nearest centimeter? So we want the radius. We know the volume. So I know that volume equals 904 cubic centimeters. That right there, again, is our clue that that is the volume. I don't know the radius, so we're going to plug in V. Oops, I know V. So used to not knowing V. 904 equals 4 times pi r cubed divided by 3. So how do we do this? The easiest way, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 because that takes out this 3. And so now 904 times 3 is 2,712. 2,712. That equals 4 pi r cubed. Honestly, I think it's easier to divide by 4. So we're going to divide that by 4. And we get 678 equals pi r cubed. Now I'm going to divide by that pi. So I'm going to technically divide by 3.14. And so that divided by 3.14 is a really long decimal, but I will truncate it. So 215.92 equals r cubed. Now, if we undo a square by square rooting, then we undo a cube by what we call a cube root. And I'm happy to show you how to type this into a calculator. Just bring your calculator to me. When I do the cube root of 215.92, I get approximately, okay, sorry, my calculator isn't letting me do it. I'm getting approximately 5.997 approximately is my R. And it wants me to round to the nearest centimeter, which is the whole number. So R is approximately 6 centimeters. And we go, so because it's 4/3, I'm just reversing that. Instead of dividing by 3, I now multiply both sides by 3. I divide by the 4, and then I divide by 3.14. Because sphere is cubed, we have to do the cube root again. Bring the calculator to me. I will be happy to show you how to do the cube root on the calculator, because you need to. You need to do it on the calculator. That is it. If you have questions, let me know. I will see you in class. Stay true to yourself, 8th graders.